Hi everyone, I've got some data here about sales from 2015 to 2017, and this is quarterly data. So what I want to do is plot a time series. Now I'm just going to move that column across to the side, and I'm going to create a column for time. Now for 2015, I'll take the value there and add to it 1 divided by 4. So B2 is going to pick up the number 1, and that's going to give me the answer 2015.25, which represents the end of the first quarter in the year 2015. If I copy them down, you can see these decimals represent the fractions quarter, half, 3/4, and a fraction of 1 added to that is 2016. That's the end of the 2015 year. 2016.0, if you like, is the start of 2016. So that's my time values, and I can highlight both of those columns and insert a scatter chart to have a look at what's going on. So we can see that this is wobbling up and down a little bit, quite a big bump there, and this is our time series data. Now there's a lot of things we can do with that. We could put a trend straight into it. I might think that there's a linear trend happening, so we will add a trend line here with the more options, and I'd like to see the equation and the coefficient of determination there. So let's just make that slightly larger. Once that's selected, I can increase that size. My coefficient of determination is 0.25. That's relatively low, which indicates a fairly weak trend. But it does seem to be sort of waving up and down. It doesn't seem totally random. So perhaps there is some sort of seasonality to this data, and I'll come back in a minute and we will look at how we can de-seasonalize that data. Stay tuned for part 2.